Well, hello. Thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. And I thought I'd show you some of the DVDs and the books that I was able to pick up at our wee sale today in Bangor, Elam. And I'd like to thank Bangor, Elam for the use of their premises, and also a big thank you to Sonia and her team for doing a tremendous job today with the stalls. So I was able to pick up some DVDs and some books. So we'll start with the books, and these are a couple of Penguin books to start with. This is Glencoe, and it says The Terrible Story of the Highland Massacre, and it's by John Preble, and that's a detail from the Glencoe Massacre. So I'll read a wee bit on the back for you. So you can see the Penguin logo, and it says, "You're hereby ordered to fall upon the rebels, the MacDonalds of Glencoe, and to put all to the sword under 70. This was the treacherous and cold-blooded order ruthlessly carried out on the 13th of February 1692, when the Campbells slaughtered their host, the MacDonalds, at the massacre of Glencoe. It was a bloody incident which had deep repercussions and was the beginning of the destruction of the Highlanders, the end of which John Preble has described in Culloden and the Highland clearances." And of course, there's still a bit of ill feeling today between the Campbells and the MacDonalds. So it still lingers a wee bit. So that's the first one. The second one then is by the same author, and it's Culloden by John Preble. And again, you can see a detail from Culloden there, the Battle of Culloden in 1746. And I'm going to read a bit of the back for you. It says, "The explosion of a romantic bubble in a blind welter of courage and carnage. For years, the rose ring legend of Bonnie Prince Charlie and the black memory of Butcher Cumberland have blossomed side by side. Here, from contemporary memoirs, letters, newspapers, and regimental order books, John Preble reconstructs the common man's version of the moorland battle and the months of repression and brutality that followed it. Their bellies empty, their leaders at odds, the ground ill-chosen, the Highlanders were made sitting targets for the Royal Artillery at Culloden. This is the story of what ordinary men and women suffered in the rebellion for a cause that was never theirs." And again, you can see the wee Penguin logo. So great to get those couple of books there. And then this wee booklet as well caught my eye today. And this is The Great War, a tribute to Ulster's heroes, 1914 to 1918. That's a lovely wee book there, isn't it? So that definitely caught my eye as well. And you can see them at the Somme, the Battle of the Somme. So that was another wee book that caught my eye. And so we'll do the DVDs. This one here is Chatsworth House. So hopefully this will be a good wee DVD. It's the Grand Country House in all England. And that's it there. So hopefully we'll get a wee bit of information inside. Chatsworth House, home of the Duke and Duchess of Devonshire. So there you go, that's another one. And then I picked up this, now I've been looking at this DVD for ages. It's actually the Ten Commandments. I have the other one, Ben-Hur of Charlton Heston, but this is the Ten Commandments. I've been seeking this in wee second-hand shops for dunks, trying to get this, and it was actually in the wee sale today. I couldn't believe it. So it's a 3-series CD, as you can see. There's Charlton Heston, Yul Brynner. Of course, Yul Brynner, he also acted in The Magnificent Seven, if you remember the cowboy. The Magnificent Seven tried to help, and they delivered the village, the Mexican, I think it was Mexicans they were, the village from the banditos. And he also acted in Westworld, which was sort of a science fiction, Western modern day thing about robots in a Western town. But also in this is the silent movie from 1923. So that's a wee bit of a bonus for me. So that's that. And you can see the silent pictures there. So great to get that Charlton Heston one, no doubt about it. And then there was this one here as well, the Orange Glens of Antrim. You can see King Billy there landing in Carrickfergus, 14th of June, 1690. So I'm hoping to get a wee bit of history there of the Williamite period and whatnot in this wee DVD. And then we'll have this one here, which is the Suffragettes. And it's the story of Emmeline Pankhurst. So I'll look forward to watching that one as well. And it's the Suffragettes, the story of Emmeline Pankhurst. This programme follows the story of Emmeline Pankhurst, leader of the British suffragette movement, who campaigned for women's right to vote. Emmeline was a key figure working for this change. Emmeline was a key figure working for this change, was sent to prison more than once. Her story is told through eyewitness accounts and archive footage. So that should be interesting. And this one here, I believe I'm in, actually. This is Bethlehem 1AD. It's a 1AD. It's the Metropolitan Tabernacle Choir presents Bethlehem 1AD. And it's a musical for Christmas, but it's 2009. And I was in the choir in 2009. In fact, that's the year that my mother died. 2009. So I will probably be in this one, I have to say. Now, I have two other musicals that I'm in, but I don't have this one. So I believe I'm in this one. So I'll look forward to watching that as well. And then I got these here. This is a great wee set here. And some of them's not even out of the packaging, as you can see there. This is World War II, the Nazi strike. And so, not even out of the packaging. World War II, the Nazi strike. The Nazis come to power as Hitler imposes dictatorship on Germany. They march on Austria, Czechoslovakia and Poland. With appeasement as the only defence, World War II becomes inevitable. So I'll look forward to watching that. And then there's the man himself, Churchill. Again, not even out of the packaging. World War II, the Battle of Britain. And you can say what you like about Churchill, but I would rather have been under Churchill's England than Hitler's Germany any day. It says there, World War II, the Battle of Britain. Exciting newsreel footage highlights this award-winning documentary of Britain's gallant stand against the encroaching Nazi herd. As the British people fight bravely, Hitler orders the Luftwaffe to begin the London Blitz in the hope of bringing England to her knees. You can see them wearing the gas masks for the mustard gas attacks. And then there's this one, World War II, Fury in the Pacific. So these are good wee documentaries, which I will look forward to watching. World War II, Fury in the Pacific, December 7th, 1941, the date that will live in infamy. It is the day of the early morning surprise attack upon the Honolulu-based American fleet by the Japanese. Some 2,400 men died that morning as 6 out of 8 ships plunged to the watery depths below. Soon thereafter, President Roosevelt declared war against Japan. And again, this one's not even out of the packaging. Again, it's in the series of World War II, Divide and Conquer. The German war machine continues its march through Europe. And at one time, Hitler seemed unstoppable. It says, the German war machine continues its march through Europe. Denmark and Norway fall. France, Magnet Line crumbles and the country is conquered. The British army is defeated at Dunkirk, and the Low Countries are added to the list of Nazi possessions. And of course, although Dunkirk was a defeat for Britain, they certainly done excellent in getting their troops out. There's no doubt about that. Here's another one, not even out of the package. Again, the same series, World War II. And that's Stalin there, the Battle of Russia. And as one person I heard say that God sent a snowflake and it stopped the whole German advance in Russia. World War II, the Battle of Russia. This exciting documentary begins with a brief history of Russia and the wars fought on her homeland. I'll enjoy that. Then the programme moves into World War II and the invading Nazi forces, using incredible newsreel footage of the actual fighting. The Nazis are victorious at Moscow and Leningrad, but like Napoleon's troops, are utterly defeated at the Battle of Stalingrad. And then there's these ones here. This is the Battle of the Somme, 90th commemoration, 2006. A factual record of the events of the 1st and 2nd of July, 2006. Thiepval, Ulster Tower, Calmont, Mingate, including the band of the Royal Irish Regiment. And there's some photos there. As you can see. And then here's another one here. Britain at war defending the Empire. So there's various wars in this. There's the Boer War, the Great War, the story of World War I, 1914 to 1918, and the history of World War II. So again, that'll be another very interesting DVD. Britain at war defending the Empire. Take a look at how Britain defended the Empire from the Boer War to the Great War and World War II, analysing the changing and evolving roles of the Army, the Navy and the Royal Air Force. Here we look at battles they fought, the obstacles they faced and how they overcome them to achieve victory. And then the last one is this, Victory at Sea, the greatest World War II documentary of naval conflict ever filmed. Though that's a big statement, isn't it? Suicide for Glory, Design for Peace. And we'll have a look at the back. So there's a couple in this here one. 25, parts 25 and 26. Victory at Sea, Suicide for Glory. As the Allied fleet advances on Okinawa, I think that is, suicidally brave kamikaze pilots continually dive in from the skies in a desperate attempt to halt the fleet's advance and sink the battleship that are sailing towards Japan. Excuse me. And that one there is Design for Peace. America drops 2 nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, incinerating the, what does that say? The cities and their populations. Demoralised and defeated, the Japanese agree to unconditional surrender, and the Second World War is finally over. And it just reminds you how terrible war is. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that wee run through there. So I'll leave you with The Great War, a tribute to Ulster's heroes, 1914 to 1918. Thanks for watching, and God bless.